All right, Shalom. For the first, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Hashem, Harakah, Kodash, Barakatham. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and to all the alchemists across the globe, pushing the word and truth with sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This is our diet now from the great millstone camp in Chicago with a lesson. Today's topic is going to be everybody is not lying on you. Everybody is not lying on you. That's something my mom used to say because I was a child that always in the mischief. Okay, I was never very good at doing wrong. I always got caught for the most part, and I would get caught by people who I never thought would see me. And back in the days, I was born in the '70s, grew up in the '80s, and during that time frame, everybody knew everybody. We had my mom had every single one of my friends' phone numbers. We had each neighbor. We had a couple of neighbors on the block phone numbers. So the community was really a tight knit community, so to speak, where everybody knew everybody's children, and I would get caught. I thought I got away, but I would get caught, and I would go home, and my mom had already got 2 or 3 phone calls, or a neighbor may have came to the house and spoke to them personally, and I would tell a lie, and she might believe one person, because it might be a person that she knows may have stressed the truth or may not fully believe, they may have added something, put extras on it, so to speak. But then there'd be 2, 3, 4 more witnesses, and she would say, everybody not lying on you. So we got to take into account that everybody's not lying on you in this truth. Okay? Everybody's not out to get you. All right? Everybody's not here to make up things about brethren. You see, we're in this truth, and we got to understand that if we accept this plow, accept this work, we got to accept to be examined, corrected, watched, and looked after. Okay? Starting with the elders and apostles on down, I can speak from first-hand experience and talking to, the elders that have came down to visit, and they tell stories of men who didn't take heed to counsel and end up falling out the truth. So we don't want to be a brother that's always right. A brother that always wants to be heard but don't ever want to listen. Okay? All right, we're here to work out our own salvation, but at the same time, the Lord put us in a position to look over the flock. All right? It's not being a busybody. It's wanting the best for your brother in sincerity and in love. Okay? You can't, going around examining the brother, and the brother cut me on this. I felt at the moment that he was wrong. But what was pertinent and what was useful for me, I took, and I'm trying to apply those things, man. All right, you're gonna have brothers who prefer fried chicken over baked chicken. Okay, and as much as you try to convince a brother how healthy baked chicken is, the brother wants fried chicken, he wants fried chicken, man. All right, if a brother want to drink regular milk instead of almond milk in his cereal, hey, that's his prerogative, man. Okay? All right, but there's certain things that are character flaws that we have that must be taken seriously if we consider the men who are telling us these things to be men of the Lord. All right? So I'm going to get into a couple of precepts. And Lord willing, the lessons edifying. This is Proverbs 12 and 15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Your way is not always the best way. All right? Sometimes you done tried it your way so many times, and brother sit there. Now I've seen this, man. Brother, you done tried your way, so many times, and it just doesn't work. So the spirit hop on a brother to give you a suggestion, and you won't take it to continue on in the way because you don't want to change. You don't want to be disciplined. You don't want structure. Hey, let's be honest, man. You're just a fucking proud. You're just proud, man. So what happens? You continue to fall in that same circle that you've been going in, as in times past. All right? Brothers not looking at you to make you like them. Brothers are looking at you because they see things that are not right in the spirit. All right? And that's what we got to understand is that brothers are looking to improve not only on themselves, but to help others improve too. Because a brother shouldn't be telling you something, telling you about your flaw when they have that same flaw and going through that same thing. Now, if a brother doesn't have a drinking problem, he can tell you that you're drinking too much. He can tell you the reason why these are happening every time you drink or every time you overindulge. Okay? Now, I'm not using drinking as an example because brothers drink. That's what we do. We're Israelites. We drink. All right? So the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he either hearken unto counsel is wise. So we got to hearken unto the counsel that be given to us from the Lord. All right? And a lot of times, Jake want to shoot the messenger, man, because you feel like you're over a brother, or you feel like a brother cannot tell you anything, or he has no wise words to give. All right? Hey, that's going off, man. All right? The scriptures say, the Lord revealeth his secret to his servants, the prophets. Well, there may be something wrong with you that you don't see that the Lord has revealed to a brother, man. Okay, whether it be, a plethora of things, man. I'm not going to get any detail. I don't want to, that's what it is, man. Okay? So we got to hearken to wise counsel, especially if you know that it's right. And Jake don't want to examine himself, man. This is Proverbs 18 and 17. It says, he that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him out. Jake could get in a situation and start to justify himself, right? That's a natural reaction because we're in the flesh, all right? We don't like to get called out on decisions that we made when that decision that we made doesn't go as planned. So now here you are, you got to someone explain yourself. Or while you was doing over here at such and such in the morning, or why would you go do this when you had this coming up? And then the brother, and we all use this excuse because I wanted some tut, or I was in the flesh. Hey, but now that you because of those things, now we got to inquire, man, because you want to justify your faulty decisions and your actions. You want to beat around the bush and not disclose the matter. Now, brother's gonna ask questions, man. Well, why didn't this happen? Or why did you do this? Well, didn't you know that doing that led to this? So we gotta be mindful of sometimes just letting the Lord speak through these men. Okay? Because one thing you're not finna do is fool a man of the Lord. So you can say all the things that you want about why you did something, all right? But at the same time, in the end, it was a bad decision, and you knew that from the beginning, man. All right? A justification, man, it's gonna get a lot of us jacked up, man. All right? Proverbs 26. It says 26 and 12. It says, "Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than him." You know, the shit is talking about being overconfident in a plain way. All right. Sometimes you may think it's wise to go to to go do some folly, right? I've been there before. I did it last week. I've done it before. Hey, but the spirit may hop on a brother like, "Hey, brother, I don't think it's a good time for you to go." All right, but because we're burning, all right, we've been in our sauce, our wine and spirits. That you think you got this, all right? And lo and behold, when you get there, things happen, man. Now they called on the brothers for help. Now you're in the jam. A bill may not get paid. Phone may get turned off, which has happened to me. There's more hope of a fool. And look at that word, fool. Come on. All right. It says, a fool, stupid fellow, dullard, simpleton, arrogant one. Right, man, a simpleton, man. All right. Stupid or silly, man. All right, because, basically like a child. A child doesn't know the outcome of results by the decisions that he makes. He has to grow and to learn and have experience in those things. All right, but we're supposed to be men of the Lord. All right, we're supposed to be wise men, so we got to walk circumspectly, man. We got to have a foresight to see what can happen if I make this decision. We're going to get to the point where everybody's not lying on you in a minute, all right? This is Acts. Acts 20 and 28 says, "Take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock, over which the Holy Spirit hath made you overseers, to feed the church of the Most High, which he hath purchased with his own blood." All right? And we got to take heed unto yourself, man. The Lord set up men to examine, all right? To watch over brothers. Okay? See, when a brother tells you something about yourself, man, hey, that's the Lord. All right, if you're lazy, if you jumping to conclusions too much, you're cutting brothers off, you're not taking care of your body, not taking care of your children, you're not taking care of your home. All right? The Lord, hey, we're all shepherds, man. We're all watchmen. We're all overseers. All right? And we're all in the same state of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which means we have the responsibility of making sure the flock of the sheep are in good health, man. If I'm going to get that state of our flocks. It said, Proverbs 27 and 23, "Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herd." Right, man. And that's what the brothers are. Hey, we're diligent through the Spirit of the Lord to know the state of thy flocks, man. We know if a brother got his hand out every week and he got a job, something is wrong, man. Okay? We know when brother keep getting jobs and keep getting fired, we know that something's wrong. We know that when brothers get to getting their spirits and get to drinking and driving and they're constantly getting pulled over and certain things and we know these things. Why? Because we're observant. A brother may pull you to the side and be like, "Hey, brother, I noticed this. I've noticed this lately. I know the last couple of weeks, you only been putting out the bare minimum. When you've been when week before you've been doing far beyond." And we know these things, man, through the Spirit. All right. And if one brother notices, hey, you best believe another brother is gonna notice it. All right. So for those of you brothers who don't want to get involved, all right, hey, it's not being a busybody. Okay, when you see your brother not fulfilling his potential or falling down from the measure that he's been given. Okay, because there's been times where several brothers have told me the same thing, man. And that's when I know. So, hey, I already take heed that it was the Lord. But how much more when 2 or 3 more say the same thing, man? Your brother constantly telling you that you need to stop being angry. Every time you're angry, you're breaking things. Hey, you need to take heed to that, man. Every brother not looking at you to find fault. Brothers are looking at you because they see things that are not in themselves, or that are out of character, which with the way we move. If you're offended by that, man, hey, toughen the fuck up, man. All right, we've been set in trust with this gospel to be leaders of men. To be leaders and be in trust with this gospel, man, we got to make sure that everybody's on the same accord, man. All right, so we're going to be examining brothers, man. Putting brothers to the side and asking them what the hell is wrong, man. It said, Acts 20:28, take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock over the which the Holy Spirit hath made you overseers, to feed the church of the Most High, which he hath purchased with his own blood. And part of feeding the church, okay, is letting brothers know that your ways are detrimental and they bring around other things, other issues in other parts of your life, man. Matthew 18:15, moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother, man. All right? And some brothers just say con so you can shut the hell up, man. All right? And the brother to be in that spirit, man. All right? And this ain't just a con. You don't want to hear, you want to hear about yourself, man. All right? A brother put you to the side and say, hey, I feel a certain way when you did X, Y, and Z, or when you said X, Y, and Z. And the brother run down a list of examples and reason why he feels that way. It's not up to you to debate it. All right, unless the brother way off and he not know the matter. Okay. If a brother sees something in you, he's gonna tell you, man. All right, a brother should tell you. And if he hearken unto you and be like, yeah, you're right, I did go off. Yeah, I do got a habit of cutting brothers off, or I do got a habit of looking bad on the bad side of things when somebody talks to me. Or yeah, I need to learn how to give soft answers at times. See those, hey, you don't want to offend one of the Lord's little ones, man. Okay? So when brothers are telling you about yourself, man, take the correction, man. Verse 16. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. Hey, and you don't want to sit in council, man. Now you got a gang of brothers examining you, and what comes usually comes out is a brother said, "I told you this. Or I told you that was going to happen." Or you already asked me that, and I told you, my counsel. I told you what the word of the Lord said. Okay? You don't want to be sitting in the council where everything gets aired out now. Now I come to find out that you're just a hard-headed reprobate, man. All right? Because trust me, if one brother see it, man, hey, there's more other brothers see it also, man. And by the time we go to council, man, hey, it's too late, man. 18 and 17. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican. Somebody that's hated, man. Somebody outside the circle. Everybody's not lying on you when it comes to your shortcomings, man. Hey, we all got shortcomings, man. That's why it's important to not have respect for persons, man. All right, there's a way to tell an older brother, but you tell the older brother nonetheless, man. If a brother's always late to pick you up, you let that brother know, man. Hey, be more mindful. Not more mindful, but every time we're late, we run into traffic. Or every time, because hey, you got brothers who are particular about time. All right, and that's also knowing your brother too. All right, but at the same time, hey, we all have things that brother could pick at. All right, but some things need to be said, man. Why? Because it affects other aspects of your life. It affects other brethren, man. You're not doing certain things, going to work, getting a job. You're not mindful of wise counsel. That affects the other brothers. Now, brothers got to dig deep and carry your burden, which is your own burden, man. It would just say bear another burden, but that don't mean for you to take advantage of that, man. I think that was it. Trying to think why. Hold on. I want to just show real quick. Said reproof is not comely. Check the apocryphal. Sirach 21, it says, there is a reproof that's not comely, Again, someone holdeth his tongue and he is wise. Right, man. Some reproof is not comely, man. All right. The brothers got to be more mindful, have more understanding. That's what it is, a lack of understanding. And when brothers see certain things in you, hey, it's usually detrimental, man. The brother not talking about the quirks that brothers have. You know, some brothers are a little OR. You know, some brothers, move peculiarly. But then you got some things that are just niggerly ways, man. Just nigger ways, man. And that's what's not to be accepted, man. All right, getting up, handling your business. All right, putting off all the time. Okay. And these things affect you, but they eventually affect others because you may have others depending on you. All right. And there's things that we gotta be mindful of, man. You know. So that one say, call Allah Yabashmi Ashai, Jabban to the Apostle and Elders, Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.